Hey, look what we found! Here are some numbers of how much people spend on a day in Nice. And there's actually the people from the United States, they would spend 150 euros per day. Canadians spend 90 euros per day. So we thought we're gonna play tourist for a day and we're gonna check and track how much we're gonna spend in a day.
Yeah, normally Anja and I don't stay at a hotel in Nice because we don't live too far from here. But we thought for you guys we'd paint the full picture in case you've ever wondered what a day in the life of a tourist costs down here. We're aiming for that sweet spot, not too stingy, not too swanky. There's room for those in another video. So here we are at Villa Rivoli, a charming boutique hotel with colorful rooms, each styled uniquely, just a stone's throw away from the sea and the famous Negresco Hotel. Before we start our day of sightseeing, time for some much-needed energy from the breakfast buffet in another cozy room. Here you'll find everything you could wish for, from fresh croissants and viennoiseries, jams, cheeses and cold cuts, to yogurt, fruit and vegetables, and of course life-saving coffee, essential for planning our day as tourists. The French celebrate their meals, and while their breakfast often consists of just a croissant and coffee, the opulent hotel breakfast for us is a perfect start to the day. If you prefer to explore parts of the city even during breakfast, go ahead. We suggest a pit stop in the sun on the beach, which is an option even in winter. And then it's time to settle the first bill of the day.
Hello.
How was your stay?
It was perfect.
Good.
Did we sleep well? We slept well.
You slept well. Did you like your room?
Cute.
So we're charged 75 euros for the room for two, which is the off-season price, plus the tourist tax for a day, times 2, and 2 breakfasts for 12 euros each, which makes a total of 103 euros and 2 cents.
We had a really nice time.
Oh, good to hear.
We just decided that we want to go on the hop-on, hop-off bus. Right, Aila? So, and look, we got a reduction.
We can walk from our hotel to the city center to get to the bus station. It's a beautiful walk of 15 to 20 minutes along the Promenade des Anglais.
Okay. Look at that! Too bad that we have a nice big dinner planned. We can have lunch as well, so we'll have a small lunch. That would have been lovely.
No lunch on the beach for us. We have a bus to catch. And we still almost miss it because the bus stop has been moved from this spot where we last saw it, just around the corner, to depart right on the promenade, which in this stretch is called Quai des Etats-Unis.
So I can't wait to get on the bus. Maybe we learned something new that we don't know yet. So let's go.
Yeah, none of us has ever been on a sightseeing bus in Nice before. So it's about time. The bus takes off from this stop every hour on the hour.
One for Aila, one for me. You want to go upstairs?
Yes, please. Go.
We've secured our spot on the top level, and off we go. The earphones are tuned to German for us, while you can choose between English, French, and 7 other languages. The tickets were 21 euros each, so 42 euros for both of us. The regular ticket is 23 euros for an adult, but we saved 2 euros thanks to our vouchers, remember? We paid on the bus, but you can also book online. The first part of the tour isn't the most spectacular, but it provides some impressions of the city, such as Nice's local mountain called Mont Chauve, the train station, and some impressive Belle Epoque buildings from a time when Nice was the capital of winter tourism. And it's an excellent opportunity to rest if your legs were getting tired. Then, just when we're about to get bored, the tour becomes a lot more interesting. We drive along the beautiful park between the old and the new town, called Promenade du Paillon on our left, while catching glimpses of the old town on our right. Place Garibaldi is worth seeing, and so is the port of Nice that we reach right after that. And then we're heading towards Villefranche-sur-Mer. Enjoy the ride. Once arrived in the beautiful town of Villefranche, we're circling the impressive citadel, and you should definitely consider hopping off here for a bit. We arrived back where we started in Nice about 90 minutes after departure.
Anja,
Yes,
so did you learn something new on the bus trip?
of course I did. So, which was surprising because I thought I would know everything about Nice.
And now it's high time for a bite to eat. As we're planning to have a nice dinner later, we're just going for a typical snack for lunch, which you can get at any of the many bakeries.
Merci beaucoup.
Non, j'ai oublié presque. Moi, je prends une bruschetta.
We're spending €9.30 for Anja's croque monsieur, which is a grilled sandwich with ham and cheese, and my bruschetta, a grilled baguette with garlic, olive oil, salt, and cheese in my case. An essential experience for every newcomer to Nice is to ascend the so-called castle hill, the Colline du Château, nestled between the historic old town and the port. We highly recommend that you go up there, even if you only have a day in the city. Just wait and see. You can either climb the stairs or save your energy and take the elevator, just like us.
It's for free. Let's go up to the castle hill.
And this is the view that'll greet you. Continue from the elevator's exit toward the plateau of the hill, but veer left before actually getting there to uncover the most stunning view of the Baie des Anges, the Bay of Angels, and an even better vista from this platform. You're 92 meters above the sea, with all of Nice stretching out below you, beginning with the old town right here. Don't expect to be alone up here since, everybody wants this view. We highly encourage you to also traverse the plateau to catch a glimpse of the beautiful port as well, before taking the lift back down again. As we mentioned earlier, this trip costs you nothing. And we're ready for refreshments. Since it's still winter, the sun begins to set early, right when it's time for an aperitif, or apéro as the locals call it.
And by the way, don't forget to order a bottle of tap water. That's always for free.
At a small bar next to the road, right across from the sea, we're enjoying a little energy boost, an espresso, and an Aperol Spritz each, totaling €25 altogether. Then we decide to head out and search for a place for dinner, but not before quickly hopping over to the other side of the road and relishing the beautiful sunset along the promenade. Remember, dinner isn't until 7:30 at most restaurants, so there's plenty of time for us to stroll through the old town.
It's Valentine's Day. Look at Anja.
From the historic part of Nice, we're heading along Place Garibaldi towards Rue Bonaparte, nestled between the old town and the port, where you'll find restaurants lined up one after the other. And for once, Anja and I have made up our minds really quickly. We opt for the Portuguese fish restaurant Peixes for our meal, a new place for us.
I'm going for tartare de thon for €15. It's really a really good price. It's a reasonable price for such a good meal. Let's see how big it is.
I'll try the ceviche de loup, which is raw sea bass, priced at €17, and we'll also share some vegetables on the side.
Look, this is cute. This is bread. It's incredibly good. I already tried it.
So that one's mine.
Yeah, this is yours actually.
The portions we're served are admittedly modest, but
This is so good. Go for it.
and I have to agree.
Est-ce qu'on va prendre un café? Café, comme des Français. Café décan.
After the most delicious meal, which in the end, with the bread and the side dish, was the perfect size for dinner, we're too full to even consider dessert. Then we're ready to call it a day, ask for the bill, and are pleasantly surprised to see we're charged no more than 60 euros. Cheers!
That was a great day we had. Let's see how much we ended up spending. So we paid 103 euros and 2 cents for hotel and breakfast, 42 euros for the bus, 9 euros 30 for the lunch, 25 euros for our aperitif, 60 euros for the dinner, which makes a total of 240 euros for two or 120 euros each. So have fun figuring out that sweet spot that fits your travel budget. By the way, we've filmed many other videos in and around Nice. So how about finding out all about the best coffee shops?